Nobody expected a shy British girl to take America's Got Talent by storm, yet that's exactly what happened when Courtney Hadwin stepped onto the stage. She arrived with quiet confidence, but once the music began, she transformed into a powerhouse performer. Her raw energy, unfiltered emotion, and fierce rock and roll voice instantly grabbed the world's attention. In a single moment, she went from being a local talent to a global sensation, and the internet couldn't stop talking about her. But beneath the roaring applause and viral fame, there was a girl dealing with pressures no teenager should face. As her star rose, the challenges followed: online bullying, criticism, and the constant demand to prove herself. This is the story of how her talent opened doors, and how the weight of fame tested her spirit. Early life, growing up in a musical home. Courtney was born on July 6, 2004, in Hartlepool, County Durham, and grew up surrounded by music. Her parents, Courtney Hadwin and Paul Hadwin, noticed her extraordinary talent early on. Music was a constant in their home, and Courtney's siblings, Melissa Hadwin and Paul Hadwin Jr., also shared musical abilities, making the family a small musical powerhouse. She began singing at a very young age, and by 5, she was already performing. The village of Heselden provided a quiet, supportive environment that allowed her to focus on her passion. Her family supported her dreams fully, even helping her practice and rehearse daily. With a strong foundation and loving support system, Courtney's path toward the spotlight was already forming. She just didn't know how quickly it would arrive. Early competitions. First steps toward stardom. Courtney's first major public performance came in 2015 on the Teen Star stage in Newcastle, England. Although she didn't win, her heartfelt rendition of Bob Dylan's "Make You Feel My Love" left a lasting impression. This performance marked the beginning of her journey into competitive singing. She continued to train seriously, attending local music schools, theater programs, and vocal coaching sessions. Her family's support was unwavering, and her grandfather often spoke about her determination to improve. Courtney even sang on the streets to raise money for lessons, proof that she wasn't just talented, she was dedicated. These early experiences shaped her confidence and prepared her for the bigger stages ahead. The Voice Kids UK, the first big break. In 2017, Courtney entered The Voice Kids UK, and her performance immediately captured attention. Her powerful rendition of Tina Turner's Nutbush City Limits surprised the judges and audience alike. She continued to deliver high-energy performances, including a memorable version of James Brown's "I Got You, I Feel Good" during the semi-finals. This show proved she could handle different styles, but it also exposed her to criticism and intense scrutiny, something she would face even more in the future. Despite the pressure, Courtney stayed focused on her music and continued to grow as a performer. America's Got Talent audition, the moment everything changed. In 2018, Courtney auditioned for America's Got Talent, and the world witnessed her transformation. She appeared shy and quiet at first, but as soon as the music started, she exploded into life. Her performance of Otis Redding's "Hard to Handle" stunned the judges and audience. The energy, raw emotion, and stage presence were undeniable. One judge compared her to a legendary moment in music history, and then the life-changing moment happened. Howie Mandel pressed the golden buzzer, sending her straight to the live shows. That single moment made her a global sensation, and her audition video went viral, amassing millions of views. But with that attention came pressure, scrutiny, and expectations that would soon challenge her deeply. The AGT journey, from quarterfinals to finals. Courtney's AGT journey was a non-stop display of power and emotion. In the quarterfinals, she performed James Brown's "Papa Got a Brand New Bag," delivering an electrifying performance that left everyone in awe. She continued to dominate in the semi-finals with "Born to Be Wild," showing her ability to command a stage like a seasoned performer. For the finals, she sang Tina Turner's River Deep, Mountain High, proving she was born for the spotlight. Even though she didn't win the season, her performances made her one of the most memorable contestants in AGT history. She proved she wasn't just a contestant, she was a force of nature. Post-AGT, Las Vegas, and a new chapter. After AGT, Courtney continued to build her career. She teamed up with Shin Lim, winner of AGT Season 13, for a series of live performances in Las Vegas at the Paris Las Vegas. This opportunity gave her experience performing on a massive stage and showed that her talent could carry beyond TV competitions. She also began exploring her musical identity, choosing songs that showcased her unique style and emotional depth. The world was watching, and Courtney was proving that her voice wasn't a one-time sensation. It was the start of something much bigger. A GT Champions and Original Music, a bold return. In 2019, Courtney returned for America's Got Talent, the Champions, performing her first original song, Pretty Little Thing. Her performance earned her third place and even more recognition, proving her talent extended beyond covers. This return wasn't just about winning, it was about showing the world she could evolve and create her own music. She proved that her artistry was real, not just a viral moment. The show confirmed her status as one of the most memorable contestants across all AGT seasons worldwide, and her fans continued to grow. Record deal and the cover sessions, professional growth. A major turning point came when Courtney signed a record deal with Psycho Entertainment and Arista Records. This was a huge milestone and marked her official entry into the music industry. In 2019, she released her debut album, The Cover Sessions, which featured her unique reinterpretations of popular songs like Harry Styles' Sign of the Times, Lil Nas X's Old Town Road, and Louis Capaldi's Someone You Loved. Instead of simply covering these songs, she reinvented them, making each one her own. This album proved she wasn't just a performer, she was a true artist with a distinct voice and style. Struggles behind the spotlight, bullying and criticism. Despite her success, Courtney faced intense challenges. Her fame brought online criticism and bullying, and she was mocked both on social media and at school. Some critics claimed she was too intense, while others questioned whether she was truly shy. People pointed out her previous experience on The Voice Kids UK as proof she wasn't as inexperienced as she seemed. But her family, friends, and teachers defended her, insisting she was genuinely shy, and that her performance energy was a natural part of her artistry. Still, the constant judgment took a toll. Being a teenager under a public microscope is never easy, and Courtney had to stay strong while navigating both her career and her emotional well-being. The girl who refused to quit. Courtney Hadwin's journey is a powerful reminder that talent can change your life, but it can also challenge your strength. She transformed from a shy British girl into a global sensation, proving that she belonged on the biggest stages in the world. Her story is not just about fame, it's about resilience, determination, and staying true to herself in the face of criticism. Even when the spotlight felt overwhelming, she continued to sing, to grow, and to fight for her dream. Her voice wasn't just a moment, it was a message. Even when life gets hard, you can still rise, perform, and shine.